The Car is Waiting by O. Henry. It was a warm, quiet evening. A young woman came into a little park in New York City. Her fine grey dress was plain and she wore a small grey hat with a veil. Behind the veil, her face was calm and beautiful. She sat down on a seat and she started to read a book. Every day that week, the young woman had come to the same place at the same time, and every day a young man had seen her there. This evening he was waiting near the seat. He watched the young woman sit down. He watched her reading her book. Suddenly, the young woman dropped the book. The young man ran towards her. He picked up the book and he gave it to her. "It's a lovely evening," he said. For a moment, the woman in grey looked at the young man calmly. Then she spoke to him. Her voice was beautiful too. "Sit down on this seat," she said carefully. "I cannot read now. We will talk together for a few minutes." The young man quickly sat down next to her. His clothes and his face were ordinary. His next words were ordinary too. "You're a lovely girl," he said. "You're a beauty. I saw you here yesterday. Did you see me, little flower?" The young woman looked at the man coldly. "I do not know you," she said, "but I am a lady. Please remember that. Please do not call me little flower again." "I'm very sorry," said the young man, "but other girls in parks, I know nothing about other young women in parks," she said. "I know nothing about the ordinary world, Mr. My name is Parkenstacker," said the young man. "And your name is?" The young woman shook her head. "I shall not tell you my name," she said. "My name and my face are well known. My picture is often in newspapers and magazines. But I come here secretly. This dress and hat and veil belong to my maid. I am not an ordinary person. I know nothing about the ordinary world, Mr. Stackenparker." "Parkenstaker," said the young man. "Mr. Parkenstaker, I know nothing about the ordinary world," the young woman said again, "but I want to meet some ordinary people. I come here every day for that reason. I spoke to you today for that reason. I wanted to talk to somebody without money and without power. Oh, I'm tired of money. I'm tired of rich men. I'm tired of jewels." The young man was very surprised. "But isn't money nice?" he asked. "A little money is good," the young woman answered, "but millions and millions of dollars are very boring. Traveling, dinners, plays, dances, again and again and again. Sometimes the sound of the ice in my champagne glass tires me." Mr. Parkenstacker was surprised again. "Do rich people put ice in their champagne?" he asked. "Don't they put ice around the bottle?" For a moment the young woman was angry. Then she laughed. "It's a new fashion," she said. "This week we all put ice in our champagne. The Prince of Tartary did it last week at the Waldorf Hotel, and now we all do it." "I'm sorry," said the young man. "I know nothing about princes." "And I know too much about them," said the young woman. "Princes, dukes, they all fall in love with me. Last week a German duke wanted to marry me. He met me at the Waldorf Hotel. He said, 'I want you to be my wife.' But I do not love him. I do not love anybody, Mr. Parkenstacker, said the young man. He looked into the young woman's eyes. "Can you love an ordinary man?" he asked her. The young woman looked at him calmly. "What work do you do?" she asked. "I do a very ordinary job," the young man replied. "But can you love an ordinary man?" "It is possible," she said. "But I asked you a question. What work do you do? Please answer me." "I work in a restaurant," said Mr. Parkenstacker. The woman in grey moved along the seat, away from the young man. "Are you a waiter?" she asked. "No, I am not a waiter," he replied. "Do you see that restaurant?" The young man pointed to a large restaurant in the street opposite the little park. It had bright electric signs in its windows. "I work there," he said. "I'm a cashier. The customers in that restaurant pay their money to me." Suddenly, the young woman was worried. She looked at a little watch on her wrist and she got up quickly. She put her book into a small bag. "I must go now," she said. "I must go to a boring dinner and then I must go to the theatre. My car is at the corner of the park." "That big white car?" asked the young man. "Is that your car?" "Yes, I always come here in the white car," the young woman replied. "Per, my driver, waits for me. Good night." Shall I see you again? Asked Mr. Parkenstacker. I do not know, the woman in grey replied. It's late now and it's dark, the young man said. I will walk you to. No, said the young woman. Please stay on the seat for 10 minutes. My family's name is on the doors of the car. I do not want you to know our name. Please stay here. Good night, Mr. Parkenstacker. The woman in grey walked quickly towards the street. The young man watched her for half a minute. Then he followed her out of the little park. The young woman walked up to the white car. She stopped and she looked at it for a few moments. Then she passed it and she ran across the street. She entered the restaurant with the bright electric signs. The young woman went through a door at the back of the restaurant. After a minute, she came back into the room without her hat and veil. The cashier's desk was at the front of the restaurant. A young woman with red hair was sitting at the desk. Suddenly, she looked at her watch. Then she saw the woman in grey and she got off the chair. The woman in grey sat at the desk. In the street opposite the restaurant, the young man walked slowly along the sidewalk. He saw a book lying on the ground. It was a young woman's book. It had fallen out of her bag. He picked it up and he looked at it. It was a book of romances. The stories in the book were about poor young women. In the stories, these women married princes and dukes and rich men with fine houses. The young man dropped the book. He stood on the sidewalk for a moment. Then he walked to the big white car and he got into it. Take me home, Henry, he said to the driver.